I want to talk about baggage. And in life, we gather physical baggage: house, land, money, property, jewelry, clothes, food, and all these physical things. And also, I want to mention that you also have mental and spiritual baggage. Now, mental baggage can take the form of our beliefs and fears, and we could have peace and joy and righteousness beliefs, and we could have fear and anger and bitterness and resentment. So we go on now to spiritual baggage. Spiritual baggage is our belief about God, and some have the belief that there is no God. And some believe in the Bible, the Gita, the Quran, and others jump ship and change their beliefs and move from the Gita to the Bible, and from the Quran to the Gita, and back to the Bible. So we all have baggage. I call it baggage. Now, baggage doesn't necessarily mean that it's visible. It's only physical baggage is visible. And if you could make a study of body language, body behavior, and the mannerisms of people, and if you actually think about the mind, then you are able to detect baggage in people, mental and spiritual baggage. Now, when you go to the airport, you see people pushing luggage and wheeling luggage when they are checking in to their flight. And this means then that we are taking baggage from one country to another, and when we are coming back from that country, we are bringing back baggage from that country to our country. So also, if we leave one country, we are taking our baggage with us, and if we live in that country permanently, we are also picking up baggage in that country as well. So, added to our old baggage, we are adding new baggage. Remember what I said about baggage? Baggage can be physical, baggage could be mental, our beliefs and fears, and baggage can be spiritual. So, having said that, let's look at baggage in relationship to people. Now, people and people who meet each other, fall in love, so to speak, and get married. Now, remember, two persons from different walks of life, brought up in different homes, in different countries, meet, and so-called fall in love and get married. Now, each person brings his baggage, physical, mental, and spiritual, into the relationship. So you have on the left the baggage of the male person, and on the right you have the baggage of the female person. Now, the physical baggage is easy to discern because you are able to see the physical baggage. But the mental and spiritual baggage is not something that we have made a study to detect. So then these two, mental and physical baggage, are invisible. But they're there, whether you see them or not. Now, it is quite true that when people fall in love, that this sort of action is because of a function of their five physical senses. Here they are using mostly their physical senses, and they are appealing to the structure of the person, male or female. So, actually, in love, we are blind to mental and spiritual baggage. So that is why they really said that love is blind and marriage is an institution. So when persons are getting married, we should welcome them into the blind institution, for they are going into an institution blindly. Blind because they are not able to recognize mental and spiritual baggage. Now, I'm sure in your life you can pick up and remember baggages in certain people that you knew, couples, or even in your own life, and that person began to demonstrate their baggage later on in the relationship. Not necessarily at the beginning, it could be in the middle or could be in the end. So what happens is this person gets together with another person and form a relationship. So you have a bundle of baggage, each one bringing their own quota. So we end up in life with baggage and in a relationship with baggage. So when things happen in the relationship, what we are saying is that he or she was never like that, but they came with that baggage. Baggage was always with them, but we were too blind to see it. Blind because we never made a study of the mind and where the baggage is lodged in the mind, soul, and heart of each person. And when the person or persons live together for some time, then begin to see baggage. There is some truth in the proverb, "Come see me and come live with me are two different things." And that is the fact. Now, baggage, then, we should make a study of the person's baggage by seeing the person, looking at their body language, body behavior, and body action, and listening to the person and what they say, trying to discern their beliefs and fear and their intuition that they use in dealing with things in life. So baggage, mental and spiritual baggage, do not manifest immediately and say, "Hey, look, I am here." Mental and spiritual baggage comes at a point in time in the relationship, and only when we are aware of this mental and spiritual baggage can we actually learn about the true person. When we look at the physical, we think that is the person, but we forget that that person has a mind, has a wiring system, has a soul and a heart, and that person has the ability to make decisions and make choices. So mental and spiritual baggage are always within each and every one of us, and only when we live with the person do we discern or discover the baggage that that person has and what he brought into the relationship. So as we learn about the mind, we will learn about baggage, and we will learn about the baggage that comes into a relationship, and we would be able to work it out better, and the world will be able to discover and help each other in ironing out the negative baggage that they come with in the relationship. So this is what I have seen about baggage, and everybody has their own baggage, some good and some not so good. So that is why relationships go sour, because of the negative outpouring of the negative baggage. And we, even in the relationship, we could make bad choices and allow the negatives to take hold of the relationship. So with these few words, I just wanted to touch on baggage.